Hi, Grandma Debbie here. Okay, so today I am making slow cooker Cracker Barrel fried apples. I've made these before in the past. I've made them for holidays and they taste really good. And they're great as a side dish. Actually, when I go to Cracker Barrel, this is one of the things I usually order and it's delicious as a side dish. But I noticed the last time I made them, this also made great tasting apple pie filling. And I have a couple of recipes coming up that require apple pie filling. So why not just make it from scratch? So that's what we're going to do. All right. So I'm going to bring you along for this and we're going to get going. It's a great recipe. Smells wonderful as it's cooking. It kind of makes you think of the fall or winter or, comfort stuff. So we're going to get going and I'm going to bring you along. All right, let's go. Okay, so we're going to start off by peeling and cutting up our apples. You're going to need 3 to 4 pounds of apples. And if there's a way to make this harder on myself, I'm going to find it. All right, so I'm going to continue peeling these. I'm using the apples that we got when we went apple picking, and there's a lot of small ones, so you'll be here all day watching me. So I'm going to bring you back when I have more peeled. Okay, so I got them all peeled, and now I'm going to cut into them. Well, maybe. You're just going to cut them into wedges. And then I'm just dumping them into my slow cooker because that's where they're going to end up. And in case you're wondering, I do have a garbage can next to me. I'm not just throwing the cores on the floor. All right, we got it roughly 3.5 pounds of apples. So I need to get a spoon. I forgot to grab one earlier. All right, let me get you a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm going to add in here 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And then you're going to stir it so that the pieces are coated. Okay, and then I'm going to add in brown sugar. I'm going to do a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And then I'm going to do a 1/4 cup of granulated white sugar. And then I'm going to add in, I don't know what I'm adding in. I'm going to add in the cinnamon. I'm adding a teaspoon of cinnamon. All right, and I'm going to stir this up. Oh, it smells so good. I love the smell of brown sugar and cinnamon. Whoops, and I'm going to get it all over the place. Okay, and now I'm going to add in melted butter. I need a 1/4 cup of melted butter, and I forgot to melt it. Okay, and then while that's melting, I'm going to add in 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Okay, and then I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. All right, and I believe my butter is done. So I'm going to go get it. And it is. All right, so we're going to stir this up. Get it all mixed. And we're going to cook this on high for about 2 hours. All right, let me get this plugged in. Get the lid on it. And I'm going to cook it. I'm going to set it for 2 hours. And then we will come back and see how it's doing. But how's it look so far? So I'm going to clean up my mess and I'll bring you back. Okay, so it's been 2 hours. And I'm going to take the lid off. And you can see it. It smells wonderful. So I'm just going to kind of stir it up a little bit. Lots of juices. So I'm going to let it cool off a little bit. And then I'm going to use this handy little dandy thing to get in there and mush it. That's not a technical word. I might do it right now because it's breaking up pretty good. You can see what I'm doing. Yeah, this is going to be so nice to use. Let me get some of this off of here. It's sticking. Oh yeah, you guys, it is mushing up really good. The recipes that I'm using this on are going to be like muffins. So you want them a little, you don't want the chunks, not necessarily a large chunk anyway. Okay. So I'm just going to let this sit here and cool off a little bit. And then once it's cool, I'm going to get it into a container and get it in the refrigerator. I will probably mush it up a little bit more after it cools off a little bit, see how many big chunks I have. But that's where I am right now. Okay, so as I said, I made this because I'm going to be making some other dishes that require apple pie filling. And this is the same thing. But it's from scratch and it's going to taste better. So I'm going to bring you along for the other recipes, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. You know, I love these kinds of things that you can make one dish and use it for multiple things. All right, so I'm going to bring you along for it. All right, I just want to thank you for coming along with me on this journey. I hope that you're having an amazing day and everything's going great for you. Hit the like, hit the share, and hit the subscribe button, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.